Podcast on Tuesday night. Congratulations, you've made it. We're live. The Scene Snobs Podcast on Tuesday night. We're live.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast.
Casey, you can't sing because then should I sing?
Well, yeah.
And
you're the songwriter here between the two, betwixt us.
It's true. I did write the Great American Protest song.
Boom.
But I'm so tired and winded. I exerted energy today.
That will happen. Yeah. The tired windiness. And it only gets worse because we're getting older and our cells have decided to stop reproducing at the same rate. So, hooray, it's as good as it's going to get.
I think it stopped on my knees first.
It quit there like 15 years ago. It was like, you know what, fellas? It's not worth it. Let's just get out of here.
You know how I just told you I ran downstairs and ran back up? Mm-hmm. In your mind, you probably saw, okay, he was running. Not fast, of course. It's not like I'm, Usain Bolt, but he was running.
Close. I mean, give yourself a little credit.
I figured out what running is for me now. I used to be able to run. Oh,
I remember you running in a parking lot for joy, for humor.
That's true. We were. Now my running, it's like, when the Thing runs in the original Fantastic Four movie?
Yep.
Worse
the
than
rubber
that.
Suit one?
Yeah, like worse than that.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's like my knees don't even, high knees don't exist for me.
See, but here's the thing, is how much better you're going to feel in a year after continuously working towards it. You're already making progress, bro.
Keep trying, man.
Pain is just weakness leaving the body.
That's true, and that is a major topic for tonight. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah. But welcome, everybody.
Hi, good evening, you beautiful people. It's wonderful to see you. If you're listening on a podcast, it could be at any time. If you're here live with us now, I appreciate it, and thank you so much. It's so wonderful to see you all.
And we only have two more live shows after this.
Yeah.
Before it goes behind Patreon.
Yes, indeedy. We are at a countdown stage here, folks. March is coming like a freight train, a.k.a. Mick running. That is similar. That's exactly what it is.
I was running down the stairs, right?
And were any of the kids in the way? Do you have to pre-warn them?
God, no.
Do not be on the stairs. Get away from here.
That would be manslaughter right there. Man one. I'm in. What happened? How did he die? He tripped and rolled like the boulder in Indiana Jones after his kids.
Just Jack turning with his hat flying off as he's going up.
Oh my God!
He just has to beat you to the door, though, because the door is what would stop you. So I mean, it's the same thing.
I could see him opening it.
Exactly from Indiana Jones.
He would open it and just let me roll out. And then just slam it and say good riddance while he dusts his hands off.
He would too.
He would. 100%. Oh my God, dude. Dude, I was running down those stairs and that's what I pictured. I was like, if I go right now, it will be simultaneously the most painful and most hilarious death to ever occur in life.
Yep.
I'd win that one. Oh man. But I just want to say, hey buddy, and everybody who's here, welcome to the show. And of course, I'm beautiful son of a gun right here, Mr. Casey, the Madman Plot. Give him a big round of applause, everybody.
Well, that's me. Thank you. Yes, no, it's wonderful as always. I assure you that the pure exaltation belongs right over there to that guy, Mr. Mick Manhattan, who makes this thing happen all the time. It happens because of Manhattan.
I like that one. Let's make it Manhattan because of Manhattan. No, because people are going to Manhattan Island is going to steal that from me.
Well, of course they will, but that's why we copyright it right now.
Copyrighted. Casey Plot.
Well, I also like certified absurd. I feel like that should be something that should be a thing we have.
I'm all for
a big sort of like a stamp image is coming to mind, or one of those fancy gold emblems that you get on the diplomas. Those are always nice. Yeah, right.
you know what? We got the Snobnation shirts. I think we should do certified absurd shirts.
Certified absurd shirts, I think, would be Dizzope.
I like it a lot. Good
yes.
job, Casey. I love that.
Right.
Making stuff as you go, and it works. It just works.
Yeah, the brain has just been on fire here, man. Because work is all like, hey, you should do stuff. And my brain's like, yeah, we're alive. And then, so today was all work. And it was one of those annoying days where it's like you get stuck in meetings about the work you have to do. But I had 4 hours of them in a row. And I was like, I haven't been able to get to the work you're asking me about. Because I just got, and we had the meeting about the work that you're now asking if I was able to get done that we had to have the meeting about. I understand the purpose of the meetings. We're getting real close to what the effery.
Yeah, I know, right? It bosses. They have no idea what the hell they're doing. Me included. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay. So I gave it to Mary. Here's what we're doing. Kathleen Wass has absolutely the perfect It's Man Happening. So that's what it is. It's big neon letters of It's Man Happening, like an old neon sign, and then a certified fresh stamp ribbon. That's the shirt design. Boom.
I feel like we need to get some certified absurd
hats,
stickers, and magnets too. Because I'm telling you.
Yes. Oh, certified absurd stickers. Oh my gosh, bedlam will ensue. Oh, I haven't tagged in so long. Not that I ever did or ever would, because that's illegal.
I want to get a Manhattan skyline, like what is it, like the, not a silhouette but the outline. But two of the tall buildings are me and you. One's a little bit more round than the other.
Is it too early to make them? I feel like I'm going to say that, and that's going to be real bad. I can't say it. What
are you going to say?
You know exactly what I was going to say. The thing they took out of Spider-Man. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, the World Trade Centers, the Twin Towers, yeah. Oh my God, yeah, I love those buildings.
Yeah. That's why it's dangerous if we're the ones as part of the skyline, bro.
No, I'll put you like farther away from me. Like I'll be at one end and you be at the other.
Oh my gosh, make it me, but with wearing a pointy hat, so I'm the Empire State Building.
Well, I feel like if we're gonna get away from the Twin Tower thing, we should probably put the Twin Tower, the Empire State Building in between us. A recognizable building from New York.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, what if I'm doing a backwards bending thing and I'm playing the Verrazano Bridge? Because I connect you in Jersey, right?
I agree. No.
Oh no, is that the Washington Bridge? I'm sorry.
Son of a gun.
Sorry.
First of all,
wow, that was bad.
Verrazano connects. Well, you can get off on Brooklyn there, but it connects to Staten Island.
Thank you. That was it. That was the one, the scarier one.
The outer bridge crossing connects to Jersey from Staten Island. Then you have the tunnels. You got the Lincoln. You got the Manhattan Bridge connects to Brooklyn, to Manhattan. I'm trying to think. It's been a long time since I've been on the bridges there. When I moved down here into Virginia, when I legitimately, when it was that weekend that I came down, I was leaving Manhattan.
I remember, yeah.
And I was on the Manhattan Bridge stuck in traffic. And that's why it took me 8 hours to get from New York to here.
That's horrifying. Like, why? I just don't.
It's ridiculous. New York. I love New York City, but I hate driving in New York City.
Oh, same. Like, I remember driving in New York City. It was a one-time experience. And I was like, well, that was fun. That was 3 blocks. I'm good. Thanks a lot. Or one time I got off because I was trying to get directions. But the way the exit took me off, I went straight into the Bronx. And I was like, what happened? How did I wind up here? I was like, what is going on?
Why do I have a feeling you're wearing your Boston hat?
Yeah, I was. I 100% was. I was in the wrong place. I mean, I was in like behind a weird AT&T building with like a what was once a parking lot, but it clearly hadn't been paved in like at least 35 years. Like I could see part of the cobblestone on one of the parts next to me. It was terrible.
The Bronx has been a parking lot since 1966.
But there was green in front of me, so I presumed it was semi-safe, which probably, was just the ivy of death. That was what it was. It was.
Listen, I've been in the Bronx many times. There's some great people from the Bronx.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course.
But I would, if I offended anybody in the Bronx, I would scream at the top of my lungs how sorry I am while I'm running.
I will forever beg forgiveness for how I've wronged you and your family, and reconcile by all means necessary.
They put Yankee Stadium, the play, and I will say this as a Yankees fan. They put Yankee Stadium, a place that holds so many offensive, angry New Yorkers, in probably the hardest part of New York City.
Yeah.
And
they put the Cathedral to baseball and went, it's a good idea. Let's put them right where everyone hates everyone. Is there a toughest part? Let's go to the toughest part. That's where we need to be.
You know why they do that? You know why they did that? Because they wanted everyone who comes to play against the Yankees to understand you might make it out alive. You might win, but you also might only make it out alive. And that's not everyone.
You might only win, and then that's as far as it gets. In the parking lot, an accident happens. Oh no, his career's over. Whoops.
Oh no, he's missing.
And oh no.
Oh, it's a shame if that pitching arm came off, huh?
Wow, it's funny. I just popped right off your shoulder there. It looked like a lion sliced you in half with a machete. Got to be careful of those lion attacks out here in the Bronx.
Like, if you ever asked me to go to a New York Yankees game, Red Sox Yankees game with you at Yankee Stadium, I'd go, and we'd be fine.
As protection.
I know. I would not protect you. I'd run as far as possible. And you're faster than I am, so I would hope you'd outrun me.
Are you kidding me? Some of those people with they're drunk clamoring over each other. Honestly, me trying to escape would be like running from a zombie apocalypse, and 28 days later, it'd be terrible. It'd be awful. I can think of about 10,000 things I would rather do, and 40% of them involve going to Fenway. So we should just go to Fenway, bro. You'll be fine. You can wear your pinstripes. I got your back, bro. It's
the only other place that I don't mess with the fans on. No, there's 3 places I won't mess with fans. Actually, let's get into this. I like this.
Okay, I like this. A little bit of sports ball. Yeah. So for those who are into it, as we are massive baseball fans, here's the thing. I don't always agree with the MLB. I don't necessarily like how things run. That's fine. It's not a property that I necessarily have to live, breathe, and die. But the Boston Red Sox are part of my DNA. It's ingrained with who I am. I am Mike Greenwald, the Gator. He is part of my growing upness. He is part of who I've become. So yes, Jim Rice, they're all in there, baby. The bloody sock, that was right in here.
Oh yeah.
Big Papi, all day. Mr. David Martinez. Oh yes, sir. Dustin Pedroia, that's my jersey.
We are proof that Yankees fans and Red Sox fans can live together
harmoniously. We can absolutely find each other on balanced scales, on even level. There is a point through all the pure, unadulterated trash of evil that he represents. I see the love and caring, and why it's important to always hold him so close. And understanding that, people can be different and have different upbringings. Him from, essentially a scrap heap. Yeah, and it's fine. From there, look at how far we've come. It's fantastic.
Listen, Casey. Oh, wait. Master Shake said, Mick has also Yankees, Red Sox might as well be evil humans. I'm sorry, dude. I just, the problem is we're winners. And we understand why you might not be happy with us about it.
Yeah, of course. Top of the pile, it's difficult. And I think one of the things that we always struggled with, being a sound of mind Red Sox fan, was how we were constantly bombarded with the problems of the Bambino. Once we were able to destroy that curse, to take it to Temecula and burn it on the stake, as must be done, rightfully so. After 82 years of starving for that, to then taste it and then to feed wonderfully from the fruit of victory, from the tree that would blossom this delightful things. It was quite nice. And it's rarefied air. So I understand the struggles of those who are still attempting to achieve.
You know what, Casey? I'm not going to let you goad me into this one.
What?
Because at the end of the day, yes, you guys have broken the curse. You guys had one of the greatest comebacks in the history of the game.
2004 ACLs. As that's a follow-up of after Aaron F. Boone in 2003. The heartbreak, the damage, the struggle. Watching Jim Laritz's with his broken knees making diving catches like 4 times in a row.
No. That's not what I was going to say. I was not going to go talking about your Reds. I was saying I'm giving you kudos to
No. I'm upset. I'm upset over the damage from 2003, but 2004 was fine. It brought me everything I needed with the sweet, sweet joy of Big Papi.
Well, see, the problem is like you guys are so good, you know, in the 2000s coming back, breaking the curse, and you've won what, like 3 or 4?
Enough.
But it's not 28. You know.
look, I understand the advantages you had with, I don't know, Billy Martin. I know we're way above
get out of here.
Come on.
70s. Get out of here. Come on. Even you're better than that, Casey.
Yeah, but I still have to go there because that's what I have. Because you go to the 80s and I hurl in my face mouth. My brain immediately in the 80s go, don't. Like it's
how's old Billy Buckner doing?
Like the damage, it's real, it's palpable. Like it doesn't hurt as much because we've since been like, you know, how's Papi? Hey, you want to go to a game 7? Sure.
I love
how many times do you want to go to a game 7? Because we've done it twice. So just saying, we're cool.
No. Okay, Fred, I understand that. I'm talking about this next year coming up. Calm down. So what I'm saying, we always have 28 because we're always planning for the next year. You Red Sox fans can't do that.
No. See, we're Puritan of mindset, so we appreciate what we have, and it means that much more to us. Because the next harvest, you might lose your children.
We're hungry all the way. We're always hungry. We want the next one.
We're just ready for death, so it's fine. We fully accept, you know, the frailty of humanity. And we're like, yeah, sure. Bob, yeah, he died yesterday. With 90% of our conversations after being 35 as being a New Englander are just about death and the funerals you've been to. It's fair. Weird how that turns. And it's like, aren't you supposed to wait till you're like 80 till everyone dies? And that's the news. But the news of the week in New England is like, yeah, we got a whole bunch of lobster and everything's going real good. Oh yeah, Fred down the street, we're gonna have his wake tomorrow. And then
we love you, Jesus.
Always, hey, we know he's up with the big guy, and if he ain't, because you know it is what it is, potty in hell, you know, bro.
Your mother told me to tell you to get to church. Don't be late. Dude.
Yeah, church is a really wide open idea up there.
Fenway and Yankee Stadium, the Bronx, Boston. Those are 2 tough cities, 2 tough areas too.
Yeah,
in those cities.
Southie, baby.
But if there's one city that gives me pause that I want to go to, because they're like they are the absurdity, the true absurdity.
Do they give you tiger paws?
No, I'm not talking about Detroit.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
Detroit's not that locked down. It's fine.
I wanted to come back with something, and you nailed it. That was a good one, bro.
No, I'm talking Philly, man.
Oh, that nightmare? That terrifying hell?
Like, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible because I'm afraid of Philly.
Yeah, no, it's only fear. It's not respect. It's straight up like, yeah, no, we have South Boston, but South Philadelphia is legitimately a war zone. People who grow up there, it's like you tough. I mean, those people rain down batteries on their victors. Like they're worse than the Mets fans in the 80s.
That's true. Hey guys, I do want to remind you, thank you all for watching and listening. If you guys are, make sure to hit follow and hit like, or subscribe, whatever you're watching on. So we appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much. We always appreciate everyone hanging out. This is awesome. Master Shake is bringing up Wrigley. Something Derek built. Good job, Fred. I like that one. Hell yeah, Fred.
Wrigley better, greater than both. Get out of here. And actually, no, wait.
Are you kidding me?
Wait.
Do you know what the Green Monster is, kid?
Oh, well, no. I hated the Green Monster, especially in MLB 97.
I did too. Manny Ramirez hated the Green Monster because Manny would get it so high, and I'd be like, "This is the one, no, a freaking double,
and it's
high off
right in."
And that's it, high off the wall. They're gonna field it, stays in play. We're throwing it into Manny Ramirez in with another double. Oh God!
Oh, dude, we should start gaming on our Twitch.
Yeah,
I'll play MLB, and you just do the commentary.
Oh, bro, I'm in. Let's do that. Amazing. I would absolutely do that.
I'm in. I'm doing it. I'm all for it.
All right, perfect. That's what we're gonna do with our Twitch. Is I will cast every game you play. I will sportscast the game.
But it's any game. So if I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog, he missed that ring by a mile.
Oh, look at that. It was funny. He was going for the spin attack, and it looks like he was a little bit slower, and Knuckles managed to just knock him right in the face, and you see that explosion of rings. We're going to get a slow-mo replay. You can see he loses over 180 rings here. That is a really big hit. Tell you what, they felt that one back in his old hometown in Youngstown, Ohio.
Dude. I would that would make me play better. And you have to give it your best Bob Uecker.
Well, that one was just a bit outside. Oh, I tell you what, Ricky Vaughn, they're going to go to Ricky Vaughn. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Well, I guess we're going to go to the whiskey.
I'm telling you, man, Back to the Minors is my favorite one of those movies.
It's a good one. I mean, I queued it up because you brought it up. So I was like, well, let me see how close I'll get to hitting play. I did not, in fact, hit play, but I brought it up.
Please do. I'm begging you to watch
Scott
that movie.
Bakula, like doing some, I don't know, the model over the shoulder 90s look that everyone had. Every USA show, when they do a quote unquote hero shot on a USA television show, it's that level. It's elbow to the top of the forehead. Like maybe a hairline, you might get a little bit more, but it was weird, man. It was
just off to the side a little bit.
Just off to the side a bit. I don't think it was quite right. Like it was probably the 12th take, and they were just like, "Please, just get it done. We're hungry, and the food looks amazing."
I watched that. I watched it recently because it's like a comfort movie for me, and I love Major League and Major League too. So like, it's not like, but Back to the Minor just happens to be my favorite. So quirky and weird. I like it.
Yeah.
But Walton Goggins plays the young hotshot that's going to be pulled up. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's all you had to say. Of course, I'm going to rewatch that now. Look, Scott Bakula was a sell to bring me to the forefront where I'm like, it's on my radar. I will watch this now. But when I watch Bull Durham again, because Bull Durham is up on 2 years. Do you believe it's been 2 years since I've watched Bull Durham? That used to be like in every couple of months for me. That and Rounders. I haven't watched Rounders in forever.
It was on Pluto for like a month straight, and I would watch Bull Durham every once because it's such a great movie.
It's one of the classics, man. That is an absolute. And I'm going to quote the line here because I don't care. He goes, "Yeah, man. Well, I'm going to throw this ball at you so hard I'm going to knock you out." And he goes, "Yeah. Well, from what I hear, you couldn't hit water if you fell out of a fucking boat." I love the greatest line from Kevin Costner. That delivery. Oh. I am the player to be named later. It's just one of the coolest lines. Like, oh man. Costner was so cool. And Susan Sarandon, one of the, 3 times I found her really hot. Like when she played the sultry, crazy person. Well, not crazy, but cuckoo. No, well, her characters anyway. Let me rephrase it. Her characters that I find like holy gazinga. Like,
what are the other?
Yeah. From Susan Sarandon?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Thelma.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, when you throw caution to the wind like that, I'm absolutely in. And Stepmom.
Stepmom. Wow, that's a poll.
Yeah.
I would have said not
it's a totally different thing. What?
Not Janet from Rocky Horror?
No, here's the thing, man. I never really found anyone super hot in Rocky Horror. It was one of those movies that I watched. It was like, huh.
Really?
Yeah.
You never found Barry Bostock hot in those little tidy whities? I'm in.
No, and I get it. Like, I'm not against Barry Bostock. He was an attractive young man. I'm saying for some reason, something about the entirety of that movie was like, none of them scratched my kink well enough. It's fun. I mean, we get a Meatloaf number in the middle of nowhere interrupting dinner, which if I want to interrupt dinner, it's going to be with a Meatloaf number. Absolutely. It's the only next logical step. Absolutely. It's fantastic.
Interrupt the Meatloaf with Meatloaf.
Bingo. And that's the way to do it properly. Unfortunately, is he dead yet?
Meatloaf died. Yeah, he passed away last year.
Good. Then we've got lots of music to just crank, and I don't have to worry about him motorcycling in. So I'm safe now.
That's true.
I was always afraid at any moment Meatloaf could motorcycle in and just start explaining to you the things he won't do or the things he will do or what the odds are. But now we don't have to worry about that.
Hey, Case, can you do me a huge favor? Can you read this comment in your best Bob Euchre?
I sure can. Hey there, Fred to Carol. So it says here that Big Dick Mick with the big stick hits it from the stadium.
You're my best friend, but you're also now going to be my play toy with that voice. I have so many things.
Well, thank you very much. I just hope to, I got to swing it around a little more. Remember Mr. Belvedere every once in a while.
How do I convince my wife for you to do commentary on our lovemaking? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. In fact, I'm going to turn off my camera, leave my mic on, and I want you to just talk however you want to do. I'm not doing anything.
This is really uncomfortable now. I don't know.
Give me the play-by-play.
You just want me to talk about you opening that Leanne Tweeden calendar from 2006 and getting into, I don't know, is that September? My. I love plaid as much as anybody. I don't know if the Scots meant it to be so skimpy, but hey, who needs to cover it all when you got that much going on?
Oh, Mikey's here. What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike? Hey! Oh man,
he is a Cleveland. We have Mike.
Oh, he's a Cleveland fan. That's dope. I get it. I like Cleveland. I've heard Cleveland rocks.
It does rock. I haven't missed the Lions game since 1990. That's the pain.
Okay, now Master Shake, I want to speak to that for a moment. I love you, Dan. And it's unfortunate because you had one of the all-time greats. You had one of the absolute best around, and that was Barry Sanders. Watching Barry Sanders as a young man and seeing what it meant to be that committed and to be able to be that capable and be that effective as a rusher with that kind of line. Now, it was very helpful that he did have some all-pros around him, but when you can spin your hips and cut that way, that's something special, and that means a lot. So I have to say, to see him never achieve, unfortunately, the status I know we all hoped he would, it was rather sad. Matthew Stafford, another such story. So, Dan, I feel your pain, and I hope for the best in the future.
That explains. Fred said about Master Shake, that explains his drinking. Because if you guys don't know, we have a great show here on the Scene Snobs channel. It's Master Shake's moderately entertaining mixology minutes, where he teaches you how to drink and talks about beer and many other things. He's very entertaining, and you should watch him all the time.
Beautiful human being who's fully amazing and imaginative and manages to bring you some fantastic news and tidbits of history, and all the while getting smashed and enjoying himself while enjoying his time with you. So check him out on Fridays.
And if you want to watch twice as nice when it comes to brothers, watch Dan and his brother Tim as Math and Smash on Betting Bros here on the Scene Snobs channel, and they're having their Super Bowl special with guests Casey and I this Thursday at 5:30 p.m.
Me? Ooh, that's a terrible idea, and I'm super excited for it.
We're going to talk Super Bowl. We're going to talk our Super Bowl snacks. We're going to talk football movies. We're going to talk.
I really want to talk about our commentators too, because there is something very important. And if you don't have a Jim Nance in the booth, then I don't really understand what the point is, because you got to have that guy who's always asking those questions, but also well aware, and you want to go back to.
That's very true. Casey's just a guy I ask questions to if I don't know. And then he tells me I'm not valid.
No, I tell you a lot of stuff.
You do.
And some stuff I double check because, look, I don't always want to be wrong. Sometimes it's fun to be really wrong and just mess with people. I'm not going to lie. That is funny. But I always correct. And I also always want to make sure that if I am selling it as true information, I want to verify myself and make sure that I'm not spouting something absurd and come off like a crazy person, even though I am, in fact, a crazy person.
We embrace absurdity here. Go ahead. Do it. I do.
Yeah, I mean, that's me too. That's like the rocket ships and the penguins were the originators, but that's a whole nother story.
That's fair. I do have to address this comment from Fred, though. Mick, serious question about your lovemaking. Is traditional position even possible? And Fred, honestly, man, like, I know that you're a funny guy. You have your shows where you come off like, but to me, you have to understand something. Of course it's possible. And especially when I'm doing it and I look down in her eyes and I say, you have a crush on me. now I have a crush on you. And then I just drop my arms.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
But I have to imagine, like, I mean, what a great way to start your planking exercises. Like, I mean, what a wonderful opportunity to really be able to get into some of those ab workouts. I mean, it's wonderful. Of course, this will require a daredevil partner, someone who's willing to just risk life and limb to see you achieve
Mary comes
your
in
dreams.
an Evil Knievel outfit. Let's jump Nick Mountain, shall we?
Oh my gosh. Ooh, baby gonna jump them bones and it's gonna be exciting.
Oh,
welcome to Deep Creek. Let's do work.
Hey baby, ever see the movie Deep Impact?
Well,
that has no bearing on what's going to happen here tonight.
No, in fact, you may be disappointed, just like that movie. So prepare yourself.
Hey, I was shot in asses. Leave it alone. John brings up a good point. Because of the Super Bowl, they are releasing the new episode of The Last of Us on Friday.
So excited.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. And after what HBO took away, after what everything they've taken away with their programming, to give us a couple days extra of this show feels like, yeah, it's worth it.
Smart. And I will say we are going to continue on with the Last of Us review show that we're doing, but we're going to wait until episode 5. So next week we'll do it and we'll have watched the 3, 4, and 5, and then we can talk about it. I did watch 4 today though. I'm very excited.
Oh, bro. Okay, so yeah, it's time. We got to schedule 3 and 4's review as well.
Well, we got to wait for 5, so we'll do it next week.
That's what she said.
Only because 5 is going to be the same week as 4.
Right.
So we might as well get them all done, and then we'll be waiting an extended period. We'll do 6, 7, and however.
Exactly. Just bury your head in the thighs and get it done. I feel you.
Damn right. It's the only way to do it. You can't be a selfish lover in this world. You got to give. Yes, I got a spit take. Yes. I've been waiting so long. Yes. I'm so proud of this. I have been waiting so long to get another spit take out of you. It's been years, dude. And for everybody who's not seeing this on the podcast, he just gave me the finger.
You made me spit take port wine. That hurt on a level I wasn't ready for.
Let me ask you though, was it worth it?
Every bit of it. It was absolutely amazing. I'm more proud of you now than I think I've ever been in my entire life. You hit me with one that I literally in my mind went, of course I'm safe right now. We're fine. I'm in control and I'm the funny one right now. No, Mick. No, Mick again. You are brutal and beautiful and I love you so very many. And don't worry, everyone who's claiming that this is abuse. It went right back into the mug. He nailed it. He did my favorite. I know the noise didn't happen, but he almost gave me a splurp take. The splurp take is the greatest take on earth. If you get a splurp take, you run with it for life. It's imperative, it's important, and it's beautiful. That was so close, bro. Just bravo. I just wanted to take a moment and not just all the work you do and the fantastic things you are and the wonderful friend you are. I love you for all of that. But thank you for that because that was special. You hit me in a place deep in the cockles of my heart.
And I honestly, I was so glad I was able to pull it off because I haven't pulled out Selfish Lover in so long.
So long.
That was an old joke.
Oh my God. It was one of the oldest jokes. It's one of our first jokes. I feel like it was etched on a tablet in Sumerian script. Like the selfish lover has existed as a rune on our hearts. It is, in fact, like it is part of what we derive our power from. Is that selfish lover is fantastic. Oh, it was so special. And yes, Kathleen, it's not just a mug. It's a Star Trek mug.
Put it up to camera. And remember to join. Remember, everybody, join our Patreon because we are going to have our new show, Warp Factor Fiction, coming in March. It's a Patreon exclusive. Can you let people know we need guests for Happy Hour with Scott H. Silverman, an addiction and mental health recovery show? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Please. anyone who's here and available now, please make sure to check out the Happy Hour with Scott H. Silverman and Fred Carroll. It's an addiction and mental health recovery show, and they are fantastic with what they do and how they help other people. So part of that wonderful life. Please, if you want to, reach out.
Not that happy hour messaging.
Different happy hour. Different
type of happy hour.
Yeah. We have our happy hour. We have a different happy hour. But either way, we're all happy.
we don't do
We're all fine. We're all doing fine.
Oh, not that happy.
Yeah, no, the other one.
I'm sorry, Fred. We don't do mental health recovery here. We go down the rabbit hole.
Hey, how bad is it? Let's go deeper. You want to see some scarring? Look at this. Like, it's just
stick your goddamn head in.
Yeah. You know what I got for Christmas? My 8th birthday.
Listen, when
a reminder to never cry.
I want to give a reminder too to everybody watching and listening out there. When I said stick your head in, if your immediate reaction was disgust, then you're our type of people. And thank you for watching.
I thought it was like a lion tamer, and it was part of lovemaking. You have to get up in there sometimes. You know, it's just everyone's different sizes. I understand. You know,
because we crazy. We are locomotive. It doesn't even say that on this shirt.
No, you came up and your brain said that. Your brain said that because it says crazy, and you're smart enough to know that the Spanish word for crazy is loco.
But that's how it goes. Damn right. I love that song.
Straight, fast, and terrifying.
100% is the way I live my life.
Which is really scary. Sometimes you're trying to hang out with him, and he eats. It's just a whole thing.
I don't think I'm that disgusting when I eat. I'm disgusting at the fact that I eat so much.
I don't know. You and I both polished off a pizza together side by side. It was pretty impressive. Yeah. Let's not forget.
Couples costume, me and you, Halloween. I go as the Rancor and you go as the Handler.
Done. Yes. I'll just walk around crying behind you. We'll just randomly set you up to lay down, and I'll be like,
I just lay down. We go to a party.
Yeah, no,
we go to a party. We ring. You ring the doorbell. They open the door. You go in, and I just lay down on the floor in between the doorway.
And that's how I introduce us. Oh yeah, no, this is wonderful. I don't think I could love this more. I remember that scene from Return of the Jedi so much because I watched it as a kid, because Jedi was my favorite as a child. Like, absolute favorite. And by the way, I say child, I think I was 26 before it changed. So still there. Yeah. It's always my favorite, man. Every scene, especially Jabba's palace, which I went through the ebbs and flows. I'm not sure if anyone else did, but I hated that movie and then loved that movie and then hated a lot of parts of that movie and then loved every part of that movie and then only wanted to see the opening. For like a long time, I was like, just give me the opening and like the last 20 minutes, I'm good.
I love that. When I was a kid, I watched Star Wars, A New Hope. I just call it Star Wars, but A New Hope and Return of the Jedi the most because Empire had the downer ending, and as a kid I was like, I don't want the bad guys to win.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but when I got in high school, I was like, yeah, this changes.
Well, yeah, because you get deep and moody, and you're like, no, I understand why they all want to be that way, and I'd probably die too. I'll just be at a console, and I'll be caved in on while Rancor is just staring me down. I understand. I feel that pain. All right, if we went as Angus,
I am Kathleen. You see this?
Chewbacca. You're Chewbacca size. We're Han and Chewie. If anyone wants to ask sizes. Okay, so look, I'm not going to be able to be like, yip, yip, and have him and just hop on, and he's going to, and he won't take out an army of tanks. Actually, he may take out an army of tanks.
For you, bro. For you.
That's why I feel you, bro, because John Matrix all day.
Casey is Cocaine Bear and Mick is the Bear Hunter.
Yes!
Oh my God, if you go in a bear costume and I just go blood all over me.
Yes.
And everybody's asking like, what's going on? And I'm just like, it's not mine.
We have to discuss Carolina Fear Fest costume options because I think there could be space for 2 or 3 really great options.
Oh, 1,000%.
That would not burn a lot of time and would actually continue to bring some hilarity. So,
100%.
Yeah, okay. We're going to have that discussion, and I'm going to have to make some purchases at the end of March. So anyone who wants to give me a lot of birthday money so that I can get more crazy crap for us to get costumed up.
Oh, yeah. I'm all for it. Or just join our Patreon.
The entire Patreon is just going to my costuming. That's all it is. It's the costuming department. You're supplying the costuming department.
Your birthday's 4 days after mine, so they're going to have to spend a lot of money on both of ours.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, no, but yours is the production side.
Because
you're the one who makes everything better. I'm the one who just like shows up and looks ridiculous.
Because you're going to look like the hero, and I'm going to look like the mutant. Because that's the size differential that goes on here.
I'm going to be a cocaine bear, so it's going to be very different. And it's not quite that different. Look, if by mutant you mean incredible physical specimen, then yes. By Carolina Fear Fest, you absolutely will be. You're damn right, because you're not quitting on your goal that you gave me.
I'm still going.
And I love you, and you're doing it. We're doing it.
I'm still going.
Not going. I'm saying like the goal, bro.
I've been doing better. Like I'm working out, and I've been losing some weight. So I'm still working on it, man.
No, you are, and you're doing great. I'm so impressed. I've seen you. We hung out. It was wonderful.
I watch videos that we do on TikTok because we do them every Sunday. We shoot our videos, and then like each week, I'm like, okay, I don't look as bad as I did the week before.
You're in your head about it, brother. You always look amazing. You know why? Because your heart is so huge, it shines through the brilliance that you are.
Oh, you.
Come on.
You season 4 in your tweed jacket.
I'm so season 4 right now. Like I'm finally comfortable. So now like costuming was like, nah, he's got it.
I like how a serial killer on the run. All 4 seasons he's had to run somewhere. And all 4 seasons he somehow has way better off in careers than I ever will be. And now he's a professor at like Oxford in London or whatever, or wherever the hell Oxford is. I don't know where he is, but he's in England somewhere. And
I think Oxford's in Oxford, but close enough.
He's like 14 and he's playing a professor.
England's so freaking small that really everything's only like an hour and a half away. It's like Connecticut. It's like living in one state. That's why the joke is New England, because New England's twice as better because it's twice as big. That's what she said.
That's what she
said. Take it to the bank. Yeah.
Dude, we got to get our tattoos for our birthdays.
I know. I'm so excited we get tattoos. We have to record it. Well, Mary has to record it. I'm going to be whiny little me while getting it because I love tattoos. But if they go into, well, it depends on where it goes, because I was thinking my schlong. I then thought better of it.
The logo's not long enough.
You're right. Well, I mean, you don't get it fully erect. That'd be weird. You don't want to be fully. You don't want to be at attention.
No, you want
necessarily be a full mast.
When it's flaccid, she looks at you and she goes, "What is that?" And then it gets hard, and it's like talking to the microphone.
Well, no, because at that point, then it's like a full story of who we are. There's a bio. There's actually a link you can click to, and it sends you other places. It's impressively large. So
I'm getting it on my arm, man.
It's such a lie that I can't even keep a straight face.
I've been saving this for a special occasion, this real estate right here, and I think it's gonna do that.
So I was thinking about my neck.
You're gonna get one on your neck, really?
Why not?
I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. Are you getting a little
Post
one?
Malone has them all over his face. What if I got one right smack dab in my forehead?
Please don't do that. Don't ruin that pretty face.
Where?
Like, listen, Post Malone seems like a really great guy, but he is an ugly dude.
What if we get butt tattoos? So if anyone asks where we have our matching tattoos, we always show them our cheeks. I mean, we're going to have to do a lot of squats.
I can't Mikey this, and I'm not showing anybody my butt, my pale white butt. God, no.
That's true. That's fair. I mean, doing the forearm thing's cool, but I also feel like, I don't know. I immediately want to, I think of Pete and Pete when he made the girl dance on his forearm. So I'm always weird about forearm tattoos.
Now I want one even more. I got forearm. I got my TARDIS here. I got a few other things. But
I know you do. And I see them and I'm always like, oh man. Because like, I feel like there's a weird life. There's a multiverse version of me that lives out there that has tattoos covered in a perfect t-shirt down to the waist and then waist down to the knees, like just above the knees. So the whole thing is tattooed there. But you would never know I had a single tattoo until I became disrobed. And it's like, my God, you have all the tattoos.
It's true. You're like my brother. I get the tramp stamp QR code.
Yeah, I'll get it. Okay, here's the thing, though. We got to figure out what it actually... If we get enough people to subscribe, I will consider a tramp stamp. We have 1 month. This is 1 month. March 17th is my birthday. I will
happily get a tramp stamp, and I will put it on camera. It will be out there, but for no less than 10,000.
We have to figure out what the number is. Don't just throw one out yet now. Let's you and I think. Let's let everyone else out there think. Okay. If we get to a certain number, we'll figure out the number. I'll get a tramp stamp in a heartbeat. Sure. Absolutely. For this station, for what we do, for us, bro, I'll do anything. I'll tramp stamp it up. Let's do this. You want wings on it? I'll put wings on it. Let's go. Butterfly wing tramp stamp.
Oh my God. We should get a special QR code made up for you. We'll get a website, everything, and it will be hidden. And it will just be, and then when they click on the QR code, it will take them to a link. They click the link, and it's just a picture of you saying, thanks. And that's it.
Oh my God.
It would be amazing.
Yes. Oh, but it's the only time I'll officially wear my goatee mask, so then people will only know it once.
No, we're gonna wear those during the Mirror episodes on Warp Factor.
Oh, Fiction. That's right. Oh gosh, we can't do that. Right. That's the Warp Factor Fiction one.
I've already started putting feelers out for some guests. Like they're not. We are putting feelers out for actors and people who worked on the show, but these are known Trekkies who are very excited to talk about it. And they're actually very excited about how we're doing chronological order. Are you okay? I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Are you all right? Uh-oh. I think I killed Casey. I'm not sure. I feel bad for him. Please don't die. Please don't die. I'm going to take him out just so that way if he comes back, he doesn't feel like he has to be right on, and I'll bring him right back in. But guys, let me know. I'm thinking. Oh, here he is. I'm thinking.
Well, that was terrible. Sorry.
I know. I felt bad, but we're in the middle of a live show, so I had to keep going.
Yeah. Don't feel bad.
Dude, if you Owen Harted right there, I would have to keep going, dude. I'm sorry. I'd have to Vince McMahon this.
Well, that's what we have to do.
What do you feel about that? Not the Owen Hart thing. That was odd. But when people die in the middle of shows, it's been known to happen in the past, and they keep going. Do you believe the show must go on?
I have two, and this is where people always call me a nice guy, a nice person. I'm kind of an asshole because there is an unfortunate restaurant part of me, that absolutely military restaurant part of me that always says the mission must be accomplished.
I get it.
That's pure and simple. The show must go on is literally, those are also words that make me sick because we've seen the stress damage and and the pollution that it can cause within people and how it can hurt people who you're racing through the respect for yourself to entertain others, to give part of yourself all the time. So why can't you be respected when you need that moment? So the show must go on is also, it's a double-edged sword. I think it's crap. I think it's vaudevillian. I think it's a 1920s Depression era's circus term used to put other people down and continue to oppress the poor. But I also believe from the high-end managerial status that get your shit done, put it together. There's a lot of other people counting on it. And if you're out, then you're out. I got a job to do. I've always been torn on that.
Casey would 100% be the guy in those great Depression dramas who have the clipboard with the jobs on them. And like he's got to choose one guy out of like 7,000 standing there.
God damn. I've always thought about that too. Being that guy.
He's not the guy on the other side looking for the job down and out. Yeah. He's the guy with all the power going, yeah, who's going to eat tonight? Who's going to eat tonight?
Yeah. Yeah.
And happily
who might also reach into his, his bag and in his pocket and always carry, 20 cents and pennies and just whip them out. Like, sorry, boys, that's what I got.
Yeah, but John Moss says, Freddie Mercury said the show must go on, and so it shall. But look what happened to him.
That's the thing. You got it. But we also didn't respect what he was going through on several levels. It's always tough to bring the Freddie Mercury one up when we didn't respect AIDS, and we didn't respect homosexuality. That is a problem.
That's true. Kathleen, that's a good point. But Damar Hamlin showed us the show really shouldn't go on. Here's the thing. Here's where I disagree with it in my personal feelings. Now, anybody can have a different opinion. Like, this is an opinion. I'm not holding
of course
to it or anything. And if I'm told something, I'm happy to change my mind. If I feel like, absolutely. But I will say this. In situations like that, yes, it was very scary. So much. Nobody actually knew what was going on other than those who were right there. Even his teammates, like, it was so flustered. And I know it's crazy to say the game should go on, but you have all of these fans who are now like freaking out. You have these other players freaking out. It's all over the place. I kind of feel like in that moment, the going on with it is probably the right move.
There's also a fear of creating that dimension of hurt where you don't respect what other people are going through. So you have a lot of people who are trying to go at a full pace game and not being fully focused and not paying attention can cause more damage to another player, potentially other life-threatening injuries. So I'm with you, and I understand that. But that double-edged sword all the time.
But it's always going to be. You're always going to have a double-edged sword.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. There's always a complaint to each side's, virtues. So, no, I'm with you. Because also, I'm like, hey, if you concentrate on something else, maybe you won't worry about your buddy. And it's just your buddy, and your buddy's going to be fine. You may not know that in that moment. There's a lot to take on, but I'm with you. I see both sides, of course.
Yeah, and it goes back. It harkens back to the Owen Hart thing, where Vince McMahon, when he died and he fell to his death, off camera, of course. And now I'm not saying that makes it. He died. I mean, it's so sad. But Vince McMahon choosing to keep the show going, now that is heartbreaking for the commentators who just watch this and have to keep going and stuff like that. But
like in front of them,
at the same time, it's like, you're so frantic. I don't like a lot of people blame Vince McMahon like he just wanted to make his money. I don't think that's the case. I think he was just like, what do I do? Let's just keep the show going. Like, let's keep busy.
And that's a good way to keep busy. I am, whenever I deal with tragedy, I do other things. Because you know what makes me feel better? Not thinking about the thing that's tragic. So, I mean, I'm a classic case. There's probably a good 40% of us who operate this way, who just go, oh, something bad happened. I suddenly have to clean my entire house. And that's just what you do. Or like, if you win the next time this wall changes, probably life change. Something else happened. It's who I am. It's the way I operate. There's manic there. So hence the madness behind my method, or the method behind my madness. Either way.
And if you see anything behind me on the wall, it's because I finally decided to start doing something.
Well, you're getting better about it. So I'm happy about it. And really, you have the only important figurine you'll ever need. So really,
I know. I love my Tasha Yar. I love the death of Tasha Yar. This is everybody. I'm not kidding. This is one of my favorite gifts I've ever received.
It was one of my favorite scenes, seeing that and knowing that it would relate to you that way. And it means so much. And I'm so happy you love it that way. That's the thing. I don't give gifts often because when I do, they should mean everything. So you find the thing that means everything. Star Trek is how I relate to every human being because it's the greatest thing and what we should all achieve for. And our purpose in life should be to get a society like Roddenberry's. So the fact that we connect on that, and then you can find something within Star Trek that you relate to someone else, like horror movies. Skin of Armis is what they went for. The death of Tasha Yar, absurd horror movie death. So come on. And plus, the backstory of Denise Crosby wanted to quit. I mean, there's so many layers to that of what it makes. And then she wanted to come back. It's hilarious.
I can't wait to get to that point on Warp Factor Fiction.
Oh, it's going to be fun because there's so many levels, so many layers.
We have so many years to get to for that. Not years, but like it's all, we do 2 episodes a month. It's going to be pretty good.
Yeah. We're going to get there eventually.
So for me, we're talking about how what's the best way to put it? Excuse me. I didn't mean.
Oh, you're excused. Absolutely, darling. Are you all right?
No. Yeah. I'm
like
good.
Something
It
came
hit as I was thinking of like how to put it, and then it just like threw me off because I was.
Yes, when the old thinking burp hits. That's always the worst for me. Some say it's antacid, but no, it's when I'm lost deep in thought and I think I'm at peace that suddenly the hits. And buddy, it can hurt.
What was it? For that, I can see teams possibly sitting out of it, and the game went on. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's one of those tough situations where, I mean, it's not like you're a night watchman and somebody got hit by a car in front of you, and it's like,
yeah,
okay, go home, we'll figure this out or whatever.
Pretty rattled. That's a big different deal. Things don't happen.
Situation. You know, if you were filming a television show and somebody died on set, like a John Ritter, like when he died.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not filming for a while.
Yeah, let's everyone step away because this is an issue. And if you need to come back and have a conversation with a therapist or however you want to be able to come back, or if you're not able to come back, let's have that conversation too. Absolutely.
Yeah. Big, huge live events with like tons of spectators there. You got to keep control. And I don't know where that was, but if it was in Philly, you definitely got to keep them entertained.
So here's the thing, though. Everyone wants to claim that the NFL is the gladiatorial arena and we don't have people fighting anymore. Now we just have grown men slamming each other with pads on as hard as they can to get some ball across a line. Cool. Yeah. So this is where part of me, the heartlessness, will come into play. If you want to be considered that, there are on-field injuries all the time where people have careers ending. The things that change their lives happen on that field.
Yeah, just all the time.
All the time. I mean, it's storied. This is how it is. It's a bad thing that ruins lives and forces people maybe to pigeonhole them or screw them or sends them back down a path they didn't want to go and leads to an early end. So why is it okay to struggle with a heart attack that happens on field? When congratulations, that's every day, everything happens. So some of these players just,
how many
go
people
out that way
have broken their necks on field or things like that. Like things have
broken
happened.
Backs, yeah.
And it was so sad, and I feel so bad for him. He's such a young guy to go through that. He's recovering and good for him. I'm so happy to hear that.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. No, super grateful for people to be recovering. No. We don't want the bad.
And again,
one of the reasons I stopped watching because people started screaming for blood, and I was like, nah, I'm done with a sport where you're so angry with your team that you'll demand someone die. Yeah. Like, that's crap. If you can't respect the sport and the game, you got to love the game,
Yeah, I agree.
Like you got to be happy that you get to see. I hate Tom Brady as a football player because he always wins. You know what I'm saying? Finish your sentence, y'all.
Not always.
Just complete it.
Not always.
Oh, yeah, because $347 million for a 10-year booth deal wasn't always winning. Really? Yeah, guess what? I'm sure he'll find more Gisele Bundchens, all right? He'll be just fine. Jeez.
And then yet our nurses and medical professionals have to really, medical professionals, not doctors, they don't give a shit, but have to run codes and then go to the next patient room like nothing ever happened.
Yep.
But this is reality. I don't see the correlation there. No,
because those are the jobs. And for NFL players to not go out and be able to continue on versus what she's saying, medical professionals have chosen that. The football players have chosen that they expect to be screaming on the sideline in pain because they've seen that since Pee-wees. Kids scream because they break stuff and it happens. So as adults, screaming pain, and as men, we go, yeah, I'm fine. I mean, when I broke my hand, I was just like, yeah, it's broken. I literally walked up to my coach. I was like, I think I broke my hand. And he was like, yep.
Catch with the other one.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, no, it was put some ice on it. Let's try to crank it back in because it looks like it's dislocated. Broke it more, but it's fine. It feels good now. So
Ronnie Lott cut his finger off and went back into the game. And now I'm not saying that's the right mentality to have, but
no,
I'm not, like you can't really do it in that way. But at the same time, like everyone revered him. Like, I mean, like all the football fans revered him. Like, oh, that's
he's
tough.
a tough guy. That's what you do. That's if you want to be a man. That's how you be a man. Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure where we went with this. I feel like we just like waved into it, like it was just waves crashing into other waves, and like we're like.
I think because we've been so frustrated and annoyed with the NFL, I think we finally just espoused it. I mean, I don't know about you. I don't know if we've ever really verbalized it, but I think toxic masculinity, your favorite term, has a reality in this moment that I'm just kind of tired of it. Like, why don't do that safely? Like, find a way to do it better or be more gooder, y'all.
Toxic masculinity is a term that is toxic masculinity is very real.
Oh, and yeah, no,
there's so hold on. There's so many things that are attributed to it now that shouldn't be attributed to it, and I think that's where it becomes the problem. And it's like, yeah, calm down. All right, like we understand what toxic masculinity is, and we're not saying you're wrong. And there's a lot of things under that umbrella that should go away.
Agree,
but you can't throw everything a man does under that umbrella.
No, I don't think so. But when you're saying in this very moment that not taking care of yourself is toxic, period. As a man, we are taught to not take care of ourselves. We are always second, third, whatever. You just, hey, carry on. You're lucky you're not standing in the front line of, out in a ditch somewhere having to, shoot for someone's freedom and get killed. Like, these are the levels that I'm talking about. No, I'm happy we're not at these levels anymore. That's the levels we have to discuss.
That's your toxic masculinity. One of the very big virtues for toxic masculinity. Yeah, and it is, and it sucks. But I'm glad there's more of an awareness now, and it's open.
Right, absolutely, and you should take care of yourself. And this is how I think tonight's show really came to a good point here. Just take care of yourselves, y'all. We love you. We care about you. We're happy you're here. And we're having a ball with you. And the world is that much cooler with you being in it. So you know what? Do the damn thing. Take care of yourself. Take some time out. And make sure you do you.
Yeah, but Shake, here's the thing. If I'm your teammate and you're doing that, I would be pissed because you're not playing at your full potential. And you're my friend. So go sit down. Go take care of yourself and let your team take care of it. They're still in. So like, it's not really a flex, man. Like, I appreciate it and I understand where you're coming from because I feel the same way when I played football. It was the same thing. Broke my thumb or, I hurt myself or I was gashed up and I just wanted to run back in. But it's not a flex to say, I want to get back in there. Of course, you want to. You want to be in there to help your team, but take care of yourself because you could also go in there and not injure yourself more, but you could screw something up and lose the game because you weren't.
That was always my thing. Was also you're going to damage yourself more, and I didn't realize that till I was older. And I wish those lessons had been taught to younger me, because Little League Casey would have left some of those games and would not have played as hard as he did.
And should have. Yeah,
I couldn't hit, but I fielded like what. And I would bounce between like shortstop, catcher, pitcher, and then, left field because I was great out there where I could stand. Yeah. Suddenly they were like, but we had a way better center fielder and an amazing second baseman and a phenomenal third and first. So I was like, I was where the positions were a little weaker, but we didn't have star power. So I was that guy.
My coach when I played baseball, called me Tree. And he'd be like, go to first base, Tree. You know why. And I liked first base. Tino was my favorite.
You know why.
I love Don Mattingly. I love Tino. So I didn't look at it, but I'm like, oh man, yeah.
Oh, of course you love Tito.
Oh, I love Tino, man.
One of my great friends, Stacy, that was her all-time favorite player, and she would only ever espouse Tito Martinez. Oh
man. Second best first baseman of all time.
One of the best human beings to ever play the game and lace him up. I'll say that. But an absolute scud fest of a player because he was a Yankee.
Shut your mouth. God damn it. Always comes back to the Yankees, Red Sox. Let's see. Kathleen says, because when you argue with your wives when they try to take care of you or try to convince you to take care of yourselves, we get it. We grew up with the generation that was all charged up from John Wayne. And that's what we were taught. And we were raised not to teach that to our kids.
We were raised on the guys who never even had ridden a freaking horse trying to tell us how to be tough guys.
Like, listen, I think there's something said to be tough and toughen it up sometimes. Like, you can't just crumble every time.
No, look, you have to learn when it's necessary to find inner strength and what toughness is. Toughness is not relentless beating down. Toughness is understanding when to say no and be okay with yourself and the decisions you're going to make. And the fact that people are going to call you names for that. And you just have to be tough then and say, that's cool. I'm me and I like me. Good enough.
You know, I came to terms with that a long time ago after getting hurt with the fire department and saying, like, am I going to stay here? Am I going to do this? Or am I going to take this time, maybe go to college and finally go and do something? And I did. And a few people really commented on that. Like, really, man, you're just going to leave it all behind? Like, yeah, I'm going to go try something I wanted to try because I don't want to get hurt again. Yeah. You know, so, and I don't think there's shame in that.
Not at all, man. That's knowing yourself, and you should be damn proud of it. I'm proud of you for it.
Well, you wouldn't be watching us right now, guys, if I had chosen to be tough.
Oh!
Hey, if I'm not on fire or bleeding, it probably doesn't hurt that much, except for that time I fell through the ceiling.
I'm sorry. That's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
A little funny.
It's a little funny.
It's a little funny.
It's a little funny, John. Sorry.
I love you, John. Gosh.
It's about hurting, John. It's about taking care of yourself. Moisturize your damn skin so you aren't.
Yes, honestly, moisturizing your skin is not a bad thing. Drinking more water is not a bad thing. Eating one less steak and substituting a salad isn't some sort of, oh, look at how I'm turning into this person. No. Calm down.
No.
Let's everyone take a break.
I disagree with you on that last
steak
one.
Is stupid.
Only
you don't want to clear your bowels? You don't want to kick the system free? Fine, have some broccoli. Have something that moves it faster so it doesn't get stuck and become a polyp sitting inside of your small intestine going, I'm here forever.
100%. I disagree with you. Sorry. You want me to have a salad? Make it a steak salad with just steak. Hold that green. Yeah.
You can have a green steak salad. I've been working on it for weeks.
Oh, Jesus. No, I'm not eating your green steak salad. It's not happening.
Kathleen, I love you. We will never stop eating hot dogs. Hot Johns. We'll never stop eating hot Johns.
John's just smiling now.
Hot dogs will forever be eaten and consumed by men because we are men. Yeah. And what the trick is that people don't understand, it's not about being tough. It's because we're dumb. It's because we're a little bit dumb. We are honestly kind of just dumb. We've been told to know that the things are bad and stupid and we shouldn't do the things. But you know what's really cool? Have you ever done the things? Because when you do the things, it's pretty cool. So, like, especially we're dads. And I enjoy food eating competitions because we're dads.
Oh, my God. Try this.
Exactly. Every time. Oh. My dad instilled within me the pride that eating a chili dog in one bite was a damn thing. And it was impressive.
That is,
and we had
wait, your dad did. Wait. What?
That's correct, my friend. My father was capable of eating a chili dog in one bite. It was a terrifying thing. And maybe the difference between stating that at 9 versus now, I realize it's a slight difference. But there was.
Is that what he meant when he said he's going out with Frank that night?
Bam. So there was a night. There was 2 nights, 2 Christmas nights. We had a Christmas chili dog eating competition. And I got sick hitting about 6. And Dad was not feeling great, but he had to push to 7. And for about 3 hours of that car ride, he would tell us how he didn't feel great about making that extra.
Oh, my God. Did I ever tell you? And this is like pre-gigantic me. I went out to dinner. I think it was at Don Pablo's in Manassas.
Oh, that sounds like a great start.
They had like $1 taco nights, all you could eat.
Oh, I do remember those. They were great. Well, I used to go there for their chili con queso because Don Pablo's con queso was the bomb dizzle.
George took me, my brother, at the time it was his girlfriend. It wasn't his wife now. And we go out and he just looks at her across the table and goes, "You're going to get a show." And then the waiter comes up and I'm just like, "All you can eat tacos, just keep them coming. Just keep them coming."
Now, what you heard was that I would take some all-you-can-eat tacos, but what I actually said was keep them coming. This doesn't mean at any random interval that you're going to decide that after 25 minutes you should check back. If you've not returned with the next taco within 8 minutes, I will be making a call to your manager at corporate office and having another extensive, considerable talk about this very issue.
Jesus, it'd be so much fun. Oh, man. Dude, oh my God, it's 10:09. I thought
we're rolling, man. No, what?
I'm still like, I didn't think it was. I didn't look at
that
the
run. That run really took it out of you, bro.
No, I didn't. But I'm feeling good. I feel like we were having fun and we're rolling, but like it doesn't feel like it was that long.
Well, because time flies when you're having fun, which is the way you should always feel when listening to the Scene Snobs.
That's right. And you know what, guys? Honestly, we're giving you a little extra because, like I said, we are going behind the Patreon paywall for our live shows, except for Snobnation Morning Drive live show. That'll still be on YouTube, but
always.
Everything else is going to be behind the paywall on Patreon. So if you guys want to go check that out, we're going to have some new tiers available. I'm happy to send them to you so you can see what they are. But they will go live March 1st. And I just think it'll be a lot of fun. And we're going to be doing this. And, a lot of you guys are on the Patreon already. So we'll be happy to have you there. It'll be great to check you out and hang out with you. I'm going to tell you. Case. I'm a little sad. So we're gonna have to go on our farewell live tour.
There's a farewell live tour? Is this like Farm Aid in '87? Because I'm ready.
Nobody cared about Farm Aid. God, they only want a Live Aid back.
I'll never quit. I want Farm Aid. I also okay. Who was the band? I'm sorry, it's not a band. What was the group of singers who released "Feed the World"? That's what I want.
Wasn't that Michael Jackson?
A whole lot of Bruce Springsteen's part of it.
Well, no, but I think Michael Jackson and I want to say Quincy Jones wrote it.
Was that Live Aid?
I can't remember which one was which. Because Live Aid was 85. That was the one where Freddie Mercury and Queen came back.
Yeah, crushed it. Yeah.
And then, Farm Aid came up because they went in the 90s with Farm Aid a lot.
Farm Aid was like Neil Young and like they random ones that went out in like Nebraska or I don't know, one of those weird states.
Yeah, for the farmers.
The state's weird, not the people.
No, but I did. It is funny to me, like they went from "Let's feed the world" to "Let's fix the farmers," and it's like, maybe if you were doing that in the first place,
which would have been great. Unfortunately, we were about 40 years off. Like,
yeah, you're not wrong.
Little did we know, sustenance farming was already down to a 42% average at about 1958. So, congratulations, corporations! You now rule all the food.
Shut up, Bob Dylan. Put your synth car away. Womp womp.
Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame.
That is like,
hey, Mick, how are you? We're going to sing a song about farming and needing to eat food. Hey, I got a great idea. Let's put it in a song and then ride on the train.
You know what pisses me off the most about what you're doing right now?
I don't know.
It's like I like Bob Dylan a lot and I like his music. And like you're making fun of him, but at the same time you sound just like him and I'm kind of enjoying it.
Well, it's on occasion that you knock it out of the park. It's just like Manny Ramirez in the 9th inning and the 10th inning and the 11th inning.
Oh my God.
Against all the New York Yankees teams.
Shut up. Now I'm done. We're not doing that anymore. We quit. Guys, this episode, of course, is brought to you by our affiliate, The Great Entertainment Earth. If you guys want to check them out, go down to our affiliate link down below and get 10% off your order. Or if you order $39 or above, you get free shipping and 10%. So go check it out. Oh my God. Chainsaw Man Pochita.
The Chainsaw Man puppy. Is that a bag or a plushie? Either way, why don't you jump in and get it? Head on over to Entertainment Earth and hang on out.
They have an Appa plush.
Oh, there he is. That's Appa. That's what's up. Well, the cool backpacks. The backpacks are what are up because, I want to give River something rad.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Love it. Dude, look at the Sentinel and Wolverine. That's rad.
I love it.
Yeah, dude, I love this site. So I buy my pops off there and other stuff. So guys, go check them out in our affiliate link below.
Jump in and hang out with them. Also, Kathleen has one more comment I really want to get to because she's been trapped under a sleeping cat the entirety of the show. It's just a little tabby, but to move would potentially cause it to be distress in a direction.
Can I try one?
Yeah, please.
I'm going to do Eddie Vedder.
Yeah.
Move the cut it away off the bed and get up from there.
I love that so much. Hold on. I could also do a Jacob Dylan. Are you ready?
Yes.
With one candlelight, he's got an eyeball staring at me, looking directly in my soul.
Kind of sounds like Springsteen too.
Oh yeah, well, the Bruce is like, hey everyone, and when I feel like I knew my cat was gonna fight back, I should have thrown it against the wall. Like, yeah, it's a different thing.
You know what? He's got another one here. He's unfortunately not a small cat. He's quite heavy. Pick somebody for me. Pick a singer for me.
All right, Stevie Wonder.
Okay, hold on. Oh, my glasses are downstairs. Hold on. I forgot the word. I can't see the thing because I'm blocking my eyes.
Let's try to get into a Casio keyboard tone. It did not work out well. I think this feels like a really good point. Or maybe
why did he block his eyes? You should have sing like him. I was getting in character.
No, I completely understood.
Oh my god!
I felt
then I
everything
couldn't
you were
see
doing
what I had to. Wait, how does he do that? Oh, Braille. Duh.
What?
I was thinking about the words.
How does an entire chunk of population function? I mean, they're broken. Why would our society make it easier for the broken?
I want to make it easier. It's not like I'm against it. Shut up. Do not put commentary on me like that.
All of a sudden,
everybody's
under my thumb, the group that I had finally down.
Under my cat, thumb. I'm stuck with the Scene Snobs now.
I'm happy now because she's down on me.
I lay down and the cat gets up again and it's never gonna let me out.
I lay down. The cat's on top of me. He ain't never gonna let me out. For 25 minutes. Just that. Just a loop of that.
Oh my god. Oh, what did I walk into? Everybody's walking in. Like, guys, we've started at 9 p.m. ever since we started. We're going on 4 years.
I love it, George G3. What did I walk in? The show.
The show.
George,
you're lucky you walked into the show and we weren't done at normal time.
Not the beginning of the show where it should be right now replaying.
We did talk about pain a lot tonight, though.
Lots of pain.
Had to coach basketball.
Speaking of pain, I want one more quick moment. I love that. By the way, awesome, George G3, badass. Daughter finally watched Major Pain. Could not stop talking about how much she loved it.
It's so funny. It's a fun.
I'm so proud. When the first thing we both brought up was, Bubba, you ain't got no legs, and like just cracked up. Like there was a moment in my heart that like it wasn't a gentle flame, Mick. It wasn't like someone held a match in the middle of a pilot while hitting a pilot light. No. This was a raging inferno of pride. This was like a funeral pile for a group of Vikings who just took out, I don't know, Morlocks or some sort of terrible, grotesque abomination against God and just smote them. Like, this was a massive victory. I feel so great. And kind of like Antonio Banderas and Antonio Banderas.
Not that easy, is
it? No, it wasn't. I thought I could nail it, and I definitely overreached on that one because it's past 10. So I've got 1 hour of super fun.
All the time. It's nice to see you finally doing it once in a while.
Antonio Banderas. Yep. Tell them now that.
Is that Kathleen? Is that cat on you, Puss in Boots? Is it Antonio Banderas?
Puss and Boots. Yes, welcome. And hopefully now we will tell the story of my great friend Shrek.
I've heard nothing but great things about that.
The movie?
The new one.
Same. Yep, super excited to check it out.
Yeah, I absolutely need to check it out. Oh my God, man! Like I've so many singers are popping in my head now, and I don't want to do it.
Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, how would Taylor Swift sound singing about the cat on? Well, she probably does sing about a cat laying on her.
It's me. Hi, I'm the cat. It's me. At food time, everybody agrees. I stare directly at the sun, but only in the sunlight.
I mean, it's just either going to be really morose or like, shake it off. And it's like, shake it off, get the cat off right now. No, we're telling
Why
you,
is it?
Shake
Please,
it
someone,
off.
please shake this thing off of me. I can't. If you have to grab my hips and move side to side to get it
get the cat off.
Just please get the cat off. Whatever you have to do.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't. I got to go to comments. I'm going to get us in trouble. No, it's Ernest Fitzgerald, my derpy tuxedo cat.
Ernest Fitzgerald is his name?
Good name. That's a great name, actually.
That is an incredible name.
Oh, yeah.
For three things. Number one, when angry, screaming, Ernest Fitzgerald is just, that's awesome. Number two, when Ernest Fitzgerald describing your cat and go, you see my cat the other day, Ernest Fitzgerald, and someone goes, excuse me? Oh, yes. No, Ernest Fitzgerald. You can be so condescending to other people about it. Oh, who doesn't love that? And then number three, the fact that you call him Ernfit for a short one, or Fitzy. You call him Fitzy, or like Ernie, or Nest. I don't know. You could shorten that in so many ways that it's just exciting. I love that name.
I'm telling you right now, you should only refer to him as Ernest Fitzgerald, but never as a cat. And then when it dies, just say, hey, we had to put Ernest down to sleep. Like what? Or like Ernest electrocuted himself.
No, I'm sorry. Let me just I know it sounds crazy. Ernest Fitzgerald was in the middle of trying to rest one night. He was sprung from his bed. He was roused from his sleep. He jotted downstairs to make sure the family was okay. Unfortunately, one of the outlets had an issue. We were working on it. We had thought we turned off the breaker, and he just licked it and died. And never explained that it's a cat.
Kathleen, why are you so upset? Ernest Fitzgerald ran out of the house. He escaped and he got hit by a van. And it was you guys because it was the ultimate fan experience.
I'll tell you, Ernest does the craziest thing. Ernest will just sit there and let the water drip on his head and then occasionally lick from the faucet. And just, I mean, it's like he gets right in there and he's just playing right under it. It's old Ernest just being silly, old wacky Fitzy, you know.
Oh my God, Wacky Fitzy. That's what we're going to call him. Oh, Wacky
Fitzy.
Can we deliver the eulogy when Ernest Fitzgerald dies?
I hope you have 47 minutes set aside in some sort of cabin-esque area because we're happening that.
That is only him.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take up the other hour and a half. But like 45 minutes of that is just
same jacket
singing
and a turtleneck.
Dust in the Wind in the tune of Taylor Swift. It's like dust in the wind.
Oh, it just really messed me up. I don't know how to.
It's hard.
It's dust to throw. In the wind, just dust in the wind. Like that's no.
You know who's really good at that?
Everyone else.
Ariana Grande. She can like impersonate anybody when it comes to singing and sing any song in their thing.
Yeah, that is actually very true. She does have an incredible range. I will give her that.
Yeah. Although Ernest is regularly scared stupid, he's a very twitchy creature. Not tonight.
Please tell me that your other one is named Vern. So
hey, Vern.
You know what I mean, Vern? Just all the time. Hey, Vern.
I caught Ernest sitting on the counter stealing cookies today.
Totally me thing. Ernest, you could have easily had said Casey sitting on the counter eating cookies. 100% would work.
You could have said that, but there's about a 70% chance Casey might have been doing that. If you want 100% chance, just say Mick's eating.
Just a very blanket statement. Just hit them all.
Just grab it up. You know he's on the counter somewhere, kneeled over, eating some sort of sandwich, saying his back hurts and his knees hurt.
yelling about stairs. I don't know what he's on about now. He's just always angry at stairs.
That is exactly what happened before the show started. We get a tier on Patreon where you guys call and sing to the top tier. I'll tell you what.
Oh my gosh.
Tier, I'll call you every night and sing you to bed.
Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to something. I hate to leave you, but I really must say.
No, I thought it was can't stay.
Good night, sweetheart. Good night. I am in, Jason. That's the lead in. That's Patreon tier 7. That's called Snuggle Level.
At this point, top tier, just send us your phone number and you'll get messages.
Constantly. I'm very lonely. So it'll just be constant about anything.
I'll tell you, just give Casey a call and talk comic books with him. We had a great conversation about comic books.
God. We were calling to cover a show and had a 45-minute conversation of me just pulling out books. And then Mick was like, that one too. Here we go. Yeah.
Yep. Dude, George G3 just said subtly, fuck you, Mick, in your voice.
Well, no, it was an us thing. Casey nailed it because I did the extra thing.
No,
but you were obviously the only way the thing worked is because you're here doing the thing.
I'll sing more songs, and he won't because you want him to sing. You don't want me to sing.
Patrice from How I Met Your Mother. You sweet, glorious thing.
I love it.
Shut up, Patrice.
That made me roll my eyes so hard, but it's amazing, and I love it.
It's so good. Nymeria Patrice. I want that name.
It's so good.
Oh, I'm going to tattoo that name on me. When people go, what is that name? I'll be like, don't worry about it. And it'll be a story I never tell.
Oh, my God. You should never tell that story. You just
never
live it all the time.
Live with Nymeria Patrice as part of me. Damn it, Patrice! Not
guys.
now.
I just want to tell you because it's coming up on 10:30. We kept you here long enough, but
thank you for hanging. By the way, you made it. Congratulations! You passed the test. We don't know what this is for, but good job.
Before we go, just if you'll hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you do that. Really appreciate you. Make sure what I'd really appreciate if you could too, if you're on iTunes, please rate and review us. It really helps us go a long way.
Absolutely. If you're listening right now on any of your favorite podcast platforms, make sure that you hit as many stars as possible, likes, thumbs up, 5.0, and then tell us how you feel in the comments.
Yeah, 100%. And we love audience participation, so it's all good. And but guys, we do want to let you know we are 2 more weeks of live shows. Not behind our Patreon wall. Again, Snobs Nation Morning Drive live show will always be live on YouTube.
Forever and always.
You'll get
just
that
like
there. And the podcast will be available right after it's live, but all the lives are gonna go behind our Patreon tiers. So make sure if you're interested, go sign up. If you want to see our new tiers that are coming March 1st,
check them out.
I'll send them to you. You can check them out. If you guys are also up for it, we have 2 more shows left and we're going big with them. We have our Valentine's Day special next week, and then we have our Mardi Gras extravaganza the next week after that.
We are going to be partying our faces off respectively, which as parents means we're going to go an extra 30 minutes and make terribly questionable decisions by not drinking enough water.
Maybe more singing.
Check us out. Oh, there's always the singing. The singing won't stop now because clearly that's how I hit my comfort level. So
I love it.
We do have a Snobs musical as well that will be coming up in the works. It is a process and not one that I was ready for. So I always thought it would be hard to write music. And then I met musicians and I realized I am a babe in the woods when it comes to any bit of knowledge. Everyone who has offered or is working with are so much smarter than me. And I'm so grateful for it because I need help. So we've got stuff coming, folks. Stay tuned.
We have so much fun stuff coming. And, with this last month being before the lives go behind the paywall and stuff like that, we are excited to kind of party it up, do that such. But please make sure you're checking us out. We have some big announcements going to happen on Friday morning. It's maybe some new snobs coming into the fold. But we'll get into it then. We have plenty of live specials. Remember, Thursday at 5:30 p.m. we are going to be on Betting Bros right here on the Scene Snobs channel. Make sure you watch it. We're going to have a great time with them. They're so much fun. Master Shakes, moderately entertaining mixology minutes, 7 p.m. Fridays. Make sure you go check it out. We're going to be doing Snobnation Morning Drive live show, Geeked Out Live, stuff like that. We will be here for it. Does It Suck is coming back, so look out for that.
And it's coming back hard, full force. I'm gonna say it's coming back. David Boreanaz's hard.
The worst kind of David Boreanaz's hard. I can't wait to dissect that movie.
Well, it's pre-SEAL team hard, so it's like he doesn't look uncomfortably beefed up on protein. But we'll discuss later.
Oh my God. I love it. But guys, before we go, we're going to say our goodbyes, but please listen to these messages real quick. And then when we get back, Casey will give us the sign off, and you do not want to miss that. Trust me. He's so goddamn sexy.
That's what she said.
Hey guys, Mick here. Thanks so much for watching the show and supporting us. We appreciate it. We appreciate you coming back and joining in the comments. But guys, I really want to thank you, our patrons who are out here supporting us, helping us keep the lights on. Really, truly appreciate you. Tim, Paul, Stacy, Matt, Aaron, AJ, George G3, Chris S, Dale, Chris H, Dan, John B, Ron, Jason, and John W. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Guys, we have 3 tiers available right now. As of March 1st, we're adding 2 more tiers for a total of 5 with tons of perks. So go check out patreon.com/thescenesnobs. And join our Snob Nation Discord channel where the moderators are keeping everything going and we're having really fun conversations over there and more. So go check it out. It's free to join and just be part of the Snob Nation. And remember to embrace the absurdity. Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. We have tons of great shows coming out and more. Our lives are over on Patreon, but you can check out the Snob Nation Morning Drive live show on our YouTube channel Friday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern, and tons more shows coming up thereafter. We have great shows like the Scene Snobs Podcast, Betting Bros, Math vs. Smash, Real Combat, movie reviews, and tons more. We have fun over there, and we think you will too. If you're looking for great merch, go over to the snobsmerch.com store. Use promo code SNOBS for 10% off of your order. We have tons of shirts, mugs, everything, stickers, all different types of designs. We love it. I think you will too. So go check it out and let us know what you think. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms. We are at The Scene Snobs everywhere. You can also follow Casey at Planos21 on Instagram, at Casey the Madman on TikTok, and at Twitter Night on Twitter. Guys, tons of fun stuff and new things coming out every day, so go check out our content there. Thank you guys again. We are The Scene Snobs. Embrace the absurdity with us, and we love you, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, everybody. That's right, everybody. Write us in. The absurd party is coming for 2024. Co-presidents, Mick and Casey. You make sure to make it happen. Spread the word. We want at least 1% of the votes.
Boom. Bare minimum. Well, folks, I want to thank you all so much as another wonderful evening has passed us here on our Tuesday night show live from 9 to 10 with a little extended action for all you special, lovable, magnificent human beings as we begin to wrap up our last month here, not going behind the paywall live. So something I do want to sign off with tonight is a special message that means a lot to my heart and hopefully means something to you all, is never ever think of yourselves as just. You are so full, so incredible, and so great, and so full of so much wonderfulness and capable of all the awesomeness of life. Never limit yourself. I love you. I'm grateful for y'all hanging out. You should be grateful too. Appreciate you. Be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other.
Everything he said I agree with, except for I am just is. And I will take you out. All right, guys. Love you. Appreciate you watching. Thank you, Casey, for that amazing bye. Take care, everybody.